Hyman. Shout out to Purple Beats on the beat. What's up, everybody? What's good? Maybe just put it over here. I'll probably read the comments better. Hold on before I miss my exit. What's good, Jesse? I'm gonna go from the top. What's good, Matt Pyman? From the land down under. We still know we got another day when we see Mad Pyman from Australia, Melbourne, Australia. And we know we got another day once we see Mad Pyman. But shout out to Australia for, you know, still doing what it does. I don't know where the latest. Australia's on pause in the media, but anyways, what's good? Pyman was good. Down the rabbit hole. Disambiguation, what's good, my brother? Shout out to Disambiguation. Came all the way out to Buffalo. Good brother. Got my little band bracelet that I got from him that's stuck around my other bracelet. You know, came out with him. So shout out to Disambiguation. Nathan, what's good? Neo the Hacker, Coffee Girl, Brother Cuts, Bamboo Soldier, Jesse, Crack Their Code, Angel Baby, what's good? Anthony, Izzy, Faux Shizzy, Down Rizzy, what's good, Eric? Kim, husband. Hi, husband brought us there after Zach stream, so subscribe to him. Okay, that's what's up. Deanne, what's good? Double-headed lion, yup. So, shout out to all you guys. Just gonna do a real, what's good? Truth and justice for you. What's good, man? Damn, I wish I was here. Man, but it's all good. We all here anyways, you know, we all here in the energy anyway, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. So again, shout out to everybody, but I'm gonna do kind of like what they call like a recap. Purple Beats, great jobs. Hey, thank you. Yeah, thanks, man. Subscribe to his channel, show some love, man. He putting beats in all different kind of frequencies now. You know, you got the mellow tones, ride out. Your mind just take off, wandering, thinking about positive things, you know, thinking about reflections in your life. You know, that's what these beats are all about. It ain't just a beat that you go like this to, and you know, these beats are going to your mind to make you think, to make emotions come out, to make the vibe, the frequency, you know what I'm saying? Bet you if we had a big speaker outside and played these beats, people be like, yo, what is that? Because it's gonna hit them in their heart. It's gonna hit them in their heart and their heart chakra. You know, they ain't gonna know what they feeling, but they gonna be like, yo, what is that? You know, so cause that's what it's all about. Is there a water bottle back there? He's out. Is there a water bottle back there? So, just did Zach just ended the stream. I was gonna go live because I thought, you know, the BLM guy with the flag of ignorance. But I mean, there was no point, so I just like, forget it. Plus, you know, I'm watching. You know, Zach gonna be all right. We moving in the energy. We got the energy with us, so People always say, oh, you need this and you need that and you need this. You don't need nothing when you into energy, man. Ain't nothing gonna happen to you. It's gonna look like something gonna happen to you, but that's just the energy, man. That's how it moves. All right, that's how the energy moves. And so just like the one guy that y'all saw the video of, he was drinking all day. So that's the alcohol talking, deep-rooted pain. I get it. The alcohol was talking. The alcohol was speaking. He came back, apologized. But then as we get ready to leave right now, he was back on the same shit. So, back on the same thing, as dawn set in. Once dawn came, the energy shift. That's why it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? The energy shift, because that's where they rock out. But BLM has zero fucking effect on whatever the agenda that they're pushing in Buffalo. They don't fuck with BLM. BLM is obvious to these other groups. And shout out to the one group from New York City. They straight said that they looked at us like. They looked at us like BLM. They gave the nope. They ain't interact with us, and they ain't looking for them to, because they already know who they is or what they about. So if BLM does not interact with anyone, or those that claim to be BLM, they do not interact with anyone in the community whatsoever, but will talk the biggest shit. All. If you watch Zach stream, all that dude was talking about was himself. That's all he was talking about, himself. That's why, we just don't even need to engage them people, man, because that's what they want. When they're getting ignorant, don't engage them. Don't. But if they want to dialogue. That's as simple as that. When they're in that fiery rage, nah, you're not. Let them. You gotta let them be, man, because those are the ones that are those are the ones that are like really. I could get it if it's just some BLM protesters that are just like there, and then you talk to them, and then they might have a change of heart or some shit. But you got these other ones that are so deeply rooted and embedded in it, in that energy, that when they're barking like that, leave them alone. You only can get them when their energy is at a mellow state. When they like that, nah, forget about it. Not them, This is what we're gonna have to deal with. You see how they are, man. Like I said, the climate change kids the same way, the abortion, the war, the pray for Ukrainians, the LGBT, they're all the same. They're raving lunatics that, as the government agendas push forward, they're gonna trigger more traumas in these people's lives because they don't know who they truly are. That's why they fall under all these different things, right? And they say, I am this and I am that, and they look out and attach to something that's outside of them, and they think they're that. Therefore, they attach themselves to it, and they run their energies through that instead of being who they truly are. And we don't. These groups are bad news. And I'm not talking about people that. There's a difference. There's these groups, and then there's people that think in these ways. There's climate change people that ain't like the climate change group. There's BLM people that aren't like them BLM people, right? That agree, and them will be the ones that'll say all lives matter. And they'll be rocking BLM, and it's like, but all lives matter, And then you got, the other, what's the other one? The abortion. You got people that are against abortions, and then you got the other ones, you know what I mean? And you got people that are, you have a freedom of choice, okay, that they leave it at that. But then you got the radicalized ones that'll, sit there and rip a coat hanger out of their crotch, bleeding or some crazy shit. Like, these people are crazy, man. You guys know, I don't got to go through the whole thing. So you just got to know that, those people have pain, man. And that's how the controllers get it and get these people together to push their agendas, because they hit them. They know people are in pain, and they just push all the pain buttons to get people in these groups. And they become radicalized and extremists. You know, they always want to use the word extremist because that's what they are. They're extremists. You know, anything the government tells you, run the other fucking way. They're talking about extremists, think of, okay, they're talking about themselves. All right, extremists. So, anyways, a weird day. I extended a lot of energy yesterday, and more going on is that resistance, but it's emotion. But after a while, you see what wins in the end. Like what you're seeing on display right now, with Zach being out there, us being out there, all of us, the energy that we hold, you know, being out there is you see energy at work, and you see the prevalence and the persistence of the energy. My bad. Hold on. Was good a conspiracy AC. I just had to reconnect. So, but it's about this energy in which energy prevails at the end, and this is that powerful energy. And what you're seeing is the persistence of a frequency that's being upheld by us being out there, by Zach. Keep pushing the messages, keeping it going. No matter, all these people can hate, do all that shit. He ain't get off cue yet. He ain't get off his cue yet. He's still standing on his damn square. You know, still pushing it out repetitively. The message, people are coming left and right. How many people came down or came up to Zach today was crazy. It was a lot. And for a slow day, you know, it was not a lot of people around. So, you know, in that sense alone, it's a total success. You know, while that incident happened with Vice News, right? With the Vice News, we already know what they are, right? But they tried to stir it up to make it seem, they tried to like amp the dude up, and the dude pulled me aside. He was like, oh, you know, he had a smell like pure alcohol, but he was like, oh, he was good. Then he was going back to do the video, and they was making a big deal about it. And then they got Buffalo PD, all right, which always, they are just tyrants to a whole nother fucking level, and they love being tyrants. And if anybody in that community would see that, you know, the Buffalo PD wouldn't be able to sit there, you know. Them same people sitting there pretending like they're protected and showing it. Them the same motherfuckers that's gonna fuck with you, that's gonna give you all the tickets, that's gonna arrest you for victimless crimes, that's gonna, you know, make you pay, you know. And when the good old enforcement comes back of Mr. 19, those are gonna be the ones out there telling you, you can't go here, you can't come in here, wrap your face in that KN95, bitch, and shut the fuck up before I smash your face into the concrete. Like they was doing in like NYPD does. Because they're the staple of the New World Order police. And they get away with it. You know? Come on, man. BLM yelling at Zach. Meanwhile, for 2 years, we've seen him burn the city down talking about some fuck the police. And all this other shit. Okay? Now all of a sudden, I mean, keep it up. Police are some fucking heroes. They ain't no damn heroes. Not BPD. They ain't no heroes. I can't read it. Tell me what it says. Huh? I can't hear you. What did you say? Of course people die. Y'all think I'm stupid? We know all that, man. And what are we gonna do about it? What are we gonna do? People die. Yeah, it's all. They're gonna keep doing this, and people are gonna keep dying. It's gonna keep getting worse. Like, I mean, come on, man. We know people die. People dying every day. You know what I'm saying? How many people took the injection and dying every fucking day? You know, people dying. We know what they doing. You know, we get it. It's sad. I know it's sad, but you know. This is how you honor the people that this was done to. This is what you call honor, man. You know, that's what they did back in the days when some shit happened to somebody in a tribe or you know, whatever. Man, you better believe the people are going out with honor. All right, that's how they do it. They gonna honor, you know. See, what they do is they twisted us. They all go drop flowers off. Man, people should be asking fucking questions. Even if you believe in the what is that shit? The theory, whatever that race theory shit that they talking about. Well, guess who you should be going to ask questions about? Why this? Why that? Why this? You know? Why this? Why? You know, why? Yo, where? Who? Okay, well, he was radicalized on this and that. Okay, well, go keep going. Who's pushing all this shit out? Who's doing all this? You know, we passed the point of all this shit, man. They destroy the fucking communities. They do it without a gun every goddamn day. They're doing it right now as we speak without a weapon. All right. And if you want to scream white supremacy, they're doing that too. You know, that dude wasn't a white supremacist, right? How's he? What was he supreme of? A supremacist is one who thinks they're superior above others. How was he a white supremacist? And he was a fucking Joe Blow Smo nobody who went in and, according to the story, shot, killed all these people, right? So how is he a white supremacist? That ain't a white supremacist. Sorry, that's just a fucking, what they used to call that back in the days before they had all these buzzwords to get people arguing and fighting and shit. It was just a crazy motherfucking person who had the wrong beliefs, right? Government doesn't give a shit about you. They don't give two shits about us, man. The government don't care at all. Zero. You know? What, they mad at Zach, but okay. I mean, it's cool to see white folks come to the neighborhood, but you ain't never gonna see them again. Some of them probably was in there eyeballing real estate. Like, ooh, look, that's a good plot of land. You know? People want to bring awareness. Why don't you bring a lot of awareness? You know? Let's bring all the awareness. You know? That's what I look at. And, it's cool they come. I mean, we need to be coming together, but at the same time, I mean, if the rhetoric I heard out there, ain't nobody saying nothing to all them white folks. Everybody get quiet when a bunch of white folks come out, all right? It just is what it is. Everybody get quiet. And I'm talking about the black community. Yeah, it's all fuck whitey, till whitey comes in your neighborhood. You know, then it's, you know how many brothers in the hood I turn into Bob real quick. Man, fuck them crackers, man. This man, fuck. As soon as the white people come around, hey, how you doing? They know how to switch it up. Sounds. I'm like, wait a minute. What the fuck wait a minute. You was just, and now you sound like Peter. So good old Leroy, now he sound like Peter. He just was saying, fuck whitey, this and that and this and that. Now I hear him say, hey, how you doing, Peter? I mean, how you doing? I'm like, wait a minute. You don't even talk like that, you know? So it is what it is, man. You know? What I'm saying is people should have been upset. Like, well, y'all don't come out. Black Lives Matter don't want to shout at Zach. What about, you just missed about 100 group of all white people coming, all segregated. While you're bullshitting, I saw segregation. I saw segregation out there. I saw a group of all white people, maybe 2 blacks in it. And then I seen a group with all black people. Like, look at this. This is right in your face segregation. Why didn't they intermingle with the, with the community? Why didn't they walk down the street a little bit? They would have been all right. They ain't never coming the fuck back to the fucking community. They're showing face. That's an actual slap across the face. People worried about what we doing and talking shit about numbers and this and that, saying, oh man, fuck that. But you just had what you hate walk through your neighborhood and ain't nobody say shit. Some people probably said something, but it's all quiet and shit. Ain't nobody was bitching about all the fucking poisons in the damn tops. It's an unfortunate situation. It's all the way around, but we got to look at what's real. That's what I look at. Fuck all this shit. We too late for all this other shit they talking about. I mean, humanity is literally at the brink of Motherfuckers wake up one day and say we gotta inject every human being on earth. That means we're not in a good reality right now. Reality is not good. So to all this little shit, listen, man, I don't give a damn. When people say you better stock up on food, when people say we want to reset, when people say you can own nothing and be the fuck happy, when people say we got to inject you with something, every human being on earth, like that to me is the most alarming shit anybody could ever say, because that means everything else is pretty much irrelevant, because they got a clear agenda. It ain't about race, it ain't about sex, it ain't about nothing. And guess what? They're gonna eradicate and do all kinds of shit to the animals and everything else. They modified all the fucking foods, all the goddamn everything you consume in your body, and now they want to modify your ass, and we up here bickering about all this shit. How about you listen? How about people just stop and listen sometimes? Listen to this shit. Does this make sense? Look what the fuck they said. Now look at the evidence on this shit right here. Isn't this kind of fucking strange? Then go watch the video. Sit down, let's watch this video real quick. Does this shit make any sense? How the hell you can call these things out? And you know the exact thing they're gonna do. The minute it happens, we know there's a manifesto coming, because this is what they do. You know? We know all these things are coming right in your face. You know, and then they parade the dude outside front of the store and arrest him to say, haha, bitch, look, we kill y'all every day in the fucking streets. And here we go. We're going to parade this white guy, call him a white supremacist out here, and we're going to cuff him. We're not even going to rough him up. We're not going to do anything. We're going to put the cuffs on like they're chocolate cuffs. We're going to be very delicate with him. That's what they did. And then the gun has nigger on the fucking sight point, and then Virginia, all these other shit, Christchurch on the side. We know who did that, because they want to paint in the minds to get a reaction, and that's exactly what they do. You know how much hatred was out there. You know, self-hatred. It was a lot of love, but it was a lot of self-hatred. People that just hate themselves, man. You know, and there was a lot of people that came down to the tragedy. You could believe whatever the fuck you want. I'm just telling you real from real. And if people don't like it, y'all could just, you know, it's an unsubscribe button, and it's a thing where you can shut your phone off and delete me out of your reality. But a lot of this is self-hate. People just come down here because they hate them own damn self. You know, they got to come down, they got to shed a tear so everybody can see, because something inside of them is actually fucking hurting. Yeah, they may be sad, you know, I get it. You know, there's people with no ties that coming down there with the self-hate energy. That's a fact. Call it what you want to. It's sad, you know. I send good energy out to everybody. But you know, when you know how this shit works, you see it right in front of your very eyes. You're like, this, you see it. You know what's going on. You know, people want to be a part of something. You know, why everybody always got to be a part of a tragedy? Because this is how they've trained us, man. We don't know our energy. They manipulate our energy. Oh, I want to be a part of a tragedy. Who the fuck wants to be a part of a tragedy? You know what I'm saying? This is why we having trouble now in our societies. Because people only want to tie themselves to bullshit and negative shit and shit that can fulfill themselves. You know, that's why you can't really, a lot of people don't get into groups, you know, get together for something positive, because the shit is a lot of work. So, you know, that being said, back to what I was saying. You just see the energy that prevails, and this shit is all on display, and this is the mission that we all got to be doing. Those that hold this energy, man, we got to get out and just let it resonate, because we're going to light people up. Because how many people was angry and then ended up talking and loving, you know, and the synchronicities. The one lady, you know, that was talking to angels, they was kind of like, she was kind of upset at first, but she came down, boom. And then when I talked to her, guess what? I told her, like, I grew up always going to Buffalo, man. I played in basketball tournaments all my life in Buffalo, right on that same street. I used to go to the Juneteenth. You know, I played in the all the street basketball tournaments up there. You know, I used to go up there all the time. You know, we used to go up there party all the fucking time. We used to freaking just go up there to go up there. My sister used to live there. I was always in Buffalo. You know. So the lady, and I told her this. She's like, oh, she like, where you from? I said, from Rochester. She said, oh, I go to Rochester all the time too. I was like, huh, that's funny. I was like, yeah. I was like, where do you go when you go up there? She said a place that I go. She said our microbulb or whatever. But it's a business that sells crystals and spiritual stuff. And I'm like, ain't that some shit? There's a synchronicity right there. And the lady talked for like an hour and a half. Y'all saw the stream. And she was very, you know, a beautiful woman, you know, beautiful soul. You can feel the good energy. She knew what's going on. She wasn't about that poking and shit. You know, she was wondering why she was wondering shit herself. You know. So the energy, you know, was good. Even after that Vice incident, you know, all the cops acting like big bullies and shit like they are, and you know, just a bunch of fucking dumbasses. And it's like I didn't have the energy. I was like, you know what, these fuckers ain't even worth my energy to engage because they're just stupid. What actually slapped them in the face is Zach staying over there in his energy, and guess what? People were walking up to him. People were coming. Brothers coming up Buffalo. You saw him. He cool as hell. Said, fuck these motherfuckers over here, man. I don't fuck with none of them, man. I don't follow the law. I break the motherfucker. Fuck that. You know? So, I mean, and you see, that was a slap in the face. That was a turn of the energy. You ain't even got to do shit. The energy gonna come to you no matter what. And this is the point I'm trying to drive to everybody. You know what I'm saying? What out of everything you see, you know, with your physical eyes, what I'm trying to bring is the energy that's at work. That's all Zach is showing you, is the energies at work. And he stayed there. How many people came up to him? And it was like, yo, people just coming up. The cops were looking like, who the fuck is this guy? Yeah, bitch. Shut the fuck up and stay over there in your place. You know? They were smirking. They thought everything was all fine and dandy and yeah. And then they start seeing all these people walk up to them, black folks. And then they're like, oh shit. Yeah, ain't nobody, who the fuck's walking up to you guys and holding conversation with y'all old fucking, with y'all antisocial asses. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could talk and then y'all can't talk. Man, get y'all dumb asses, order following asses out of here. Y'all part of the fucking problem. Like I said, man, it's only two sides. Good, bad, positive, negative. Fucking, there's only two sides. Ain't no in the middle no more. They cut that shit out. Your good old government and the powers that shouldn't be and that really ain't, cut that middle ground right before you on one side or the other. That's it. You can't, there is no being in the middle. Being in the middle is gonna get you into some harsh shit. So you better be on one side or the other side. You know, this shit is far from over. You see the gas, you see Mr. 19 poker, you see the monkey coming through. They basically telling us we some fucking monkeys, man. How the fuck people don't see that shit? Monkeypox and big old goddamn bitch ass Bill Gates got the fucking antidote again. Come on, man. People dropping like flies. I don't see the memorials. My mom, gone. Got the vaccines, out of here. See ya. Wouldn't want to be in. So many other people, gone. See ya. Where's all the memorials? Nope. Where's all the outcry? Nope. That's white supremacy. 100%, because those people are in supreme powers of authority telling you what you ain't gonna do and what you better do or you can't live, bitch. This is what they telling you. This is what they telling you. Ain't nobody mad. Man, fuck out of it. People wrapping up with the shit and mad at people who they say are white supremacists. No, man, the one who got you wearing that shit on your face and getting you poked and all your family fucked up and has been fucking up everybody's family for years with the food and the water and the air and everything in fucking between. And we out here talking about what? That's why I like to go 0 to 100 real quick. Let's get to the real facts. Like, yo, what you gonna do about it? They said, I'm ejecting everybody, bitch. What you gonna do about it? And if you don't, you can't live, motherfucker. What you gonna do about it? It's like I tried to tell the, shout out to the Hebrew Israelites, you know? What you gonna do? And they said, we wait. We gonna sit and wait for the Father. Okay, see where that gets you. I want to see that crack. Now, he said he gonna crack. He said he gonna crack the sky and come through that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. So guess what? I believe it. Because that's his belief, and I believe it. You know, that's what he believes in. I believe it. You know? And because I believe in him that he believes that shit. I don't believe it. That's some shit that is totally against all physics, all aspects of nature. That doesn't even apply in anything to do with universal law, universal energy, none of that shit. Natural law, nothing. That doesn't even, that is humanly impossible. Well, it's not human, you see, it's God. He does all things. Okay, well, what's a he? Because in other cultures, they call he, she. He is she and he. You know? So, you know, that's all it is, you know, is the energy at work, man. And I love it, man, because it put it on display. That's why I just sat back and observed, you know. It's like, look at this. This is the energy. He's just performing. This energy that we embody outperforms all of them. Come on, Zach can go the entire fucking day without drinking, pissing, and eating. Like, what is that? That's crazy. You know, it takes a certain kind of energy. And time goes by so fast. You know, he didn't realize he even streamed for 7 hours yesterday. You know, until he put the phone down and his arm stayed in that position. He was literally walking like he still had his arm in his, he's like, my arm hurts. He's like, holy crap. You know, so shout out to Zach for putting in the hard work, man. You know, all these people are talking about Zach's this, he's a shell, he's this, green black, man, goddamn. You know, get out, just know the guy. I mean, his life's is never in danger, but it's technically in danger at all times. The only thing that's saving is the universal energy that he's embodied in and we're embodied in. That's what saves us. It's what I call it, it's the plane crash where everyone dies but that one person that has embodied a certain energy. Don't even got a scratch. And you'd be like, how? It'd be that one person in a car pile up and everybody died, nigga. And one person gets out, not even a fucking bruise. You know? It's that's the energy you see. A hurricane rips through and destroys an entire fucking trailer park, mobile park, and lone wolf, one person walks out of there. That's what you're seeing. So he's got protection, so people shouldn't worry. You know? It just comes along with the territory. It may look a certain way, but you gotta remember, it's energy, man. It's all energy. Yeah, energy can turn violent, but you just, it's a certain energy. And it overcomes, and it always diffuses it, and then it flips around, and then it comes back, and it's a lot more positive. So many people came up to him in the other spot. You guys watched the stream. I don't gotta tell you. So many people came up to him. They was interested, you know. And a girl just drops this dope ass message, and the same one that said "fuck you" to Zach, you know, the Black Lives Matter dude, he gonna take her and have her hold his flag and all this other shit, you know, because, you know, he and I think he might have been mad because he didn't get the opportunity to do that, you know. And just my bad. Here, plug this in. So I'm sorry I ain't reading the comments, but y'all doing the chit chat. I'm just running my mouth. But and then also the diversity of us fucks them all up because they see Zach and they're like, oh, white guy. Then they start seeing me. Then they start seeing black brothers out there. Then they start seeing like, Angel Baby, who, Puerto Rican, can pass for Mexican, Asian, all of them she can pass for. You start to see everybody and you're like, damn, well, what is this? This is different shit. And people pass. Sorry about that, guys. My phone hit a dead spot or whatever. But so all right, getting off at the Rochester exit. Yeah, you're right, Bamboo Soldier. It is. It's this. It's the diversity and the energy, man. We put out fucking good energy. That's what we do. Our intentions. That's the thing. The shit that we're doing, they don't realize we're not doing it for us. That's why they hate it. Some of them hate it. Like the BLM, they fucking can't stand it because we're not doing it for us. We're doing it for them, and they can't stand that shit because they never been loved. They don't have love. They never been loved, and they have self-hatred for that. So they hate themselves. So what do they got to do? They got to push all their self-hate on others. This is all this shit is. It's that fucking simple. And we and our intentions are fucking pure. See, they got intentions. Like their intentions is somebody. They don't even have intentions. They got attentions. Our intentions are pure. They come from the heart. We're out there for humanity. We're not out there for black people, white people, Asian people, Hispanic people, dogs, cats, climate, skies, all this other shit. We ain't out there for that. We out there for everything under the universe. Because we ain't even start talking about the fucking skies. Everybody they all talk about climate change, but they ain't even looking at the goddamn sky. What is the shit above your head, all right, that I could pretty much forecast a fucking outbreak of respiratory illness when I see this shit? It's like how we see these shootings. We already know what time it is. Like that's not, we don't make this shit up. We literally can real time, okay, this is what they're going to do when we first see it. They're going to do this. They're going to put out a manifesto. Benjamin Crump's going to bring his ass out. The numbers are going to be 33s, 11s, 9s, and 6s. They just use divine energy against us to make us believe in some shit that don't even fucking exist while they lie to you right in your face, And that's what they do. But they don't got brazen and bold and, They go straight kamikaze. So, but yeah, man. So back to the energy, man. It's just me recapping the whole, time I was up there, and but that's what's prevailing, man. The pure heart, pure intentions. Pure intentions, a pure. That's it. Sorry. I don't know what now to cut everybody off this damn stream. Give me a minute because it just clipped. It literally said 450 something. Now it's down to 18. So the stream just cut. But anyways, I'll keep rolling. So yeah, just a pure heart, pure intention. Damn, now it says this is 7. Okay. They're probably trying, YouTube algorithm's probably trying to get me to, oh yeah, I'm just gonna make it look like nobody's watching you. Shut the fuck up. So, yeah, so that's what I see out there. Today was like, I'm watching slaps in the face left and right, man. These groups of white people, let's get it. I don't hate no race. I'm actually sounding like them. It's not offensive, but this is what I saw. So I'm just going with the rhetoric that's there. Some of the rhetoric is all this separation shit. But I literally just watched groups of white people stay in groups of white people and go there, do groups of white people shit, and go over to the next group of white people shit, moved as a unit, and then bounced. They ain't say shit. Some people did. Don't get it twisted. Some people did interact with the community, but I'm talking about, let's go by the high. We really saw was the majority, 80% moved in the white group. All right, a couple black folks was in the mix, but they were probably in the upper class of light who already dwelled amongst, white people. All right, you're not gonna see nobody from the hood intertwined with that. Sorry, I didn't see it. All right, so that group came there and was white supremacists right in front of your fucking very eyes, and nobody said shit. All right, they only, when they want to pick and choose you to be mad at some white supremacy, is when you're going to be mad at it, because I saw white supremacy right then and there. And I mean, it is what it is. The groups moved as white folks. Hold on one second, guys. And that's what they did, right in front of everybody's face. That's what I see, white supremacist. I mean, you want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. That's what. Hold on. That was straight white supremacy in your face. And ain't nobody do diddly squat, squiddly, and didn't nobody say a fucking word, What's good, TV? What's good, Truth Virus? Kim? Agent A.I. Smith fucking with you. We still here. This fucking guy is... Let me get this motherfucker up out here. Get this motherfucker up out here. Ba-bang. Stupid motherfucker out of here. So, yeah. So don't do drugs, like Money Making Mitch said. Don't do drugs, man, because you might end up like that. Money Making Mitch is obviously on drugs. For somebody to just sit there and this is what they do. They just troll. They have no life. They have no logic. They have no reasoning. They have nothing. They're just, you come here to just troll. It doesn't even make sense, because you ain't changing anybody's fucking mind here. You're in a place to where you just, literally, it's entertainment for us. That's what it is. I could have sat here and entertained it and shit. We would have had a blast. But we're gonna keep it on the recap, I know mine part. Look, man, when I'm talking, you don't take shit literally. You got to remember, I'm moving through the energy. I'm going by, I'm placing myself outside of myself into what they were talking there, and that's the lens that I'm speaking through. Come on, man. You got to know that. Come on, man. You know that mind apart. Come on, how long have you been on my fucking channel? You know what I'm doing. I don't got to sit here and sugarcoat. I don't have to liberalize it for you to understand what the fuck I'm talking about, man. God damn. Come on. If you look what you just fucking said, you think I don't know that? White people staying with their own has nothing to do with supremacy. I know that. Like, that's not even a thought that had to even be portrayed out of my mouth. So, all right, let me put a disclaimer. I'm speaking from all aspects of what I perceived and putting myself in different shoes of what I observed at that. That's why I'm calling it a recap, because I'm recapping my crown of what I felt and understood from the energy. There, now you understand. If that went over some people's heads, you got to stick around a lot longer to understand where I'm coming from. So hopefully I've done that for you. That was the... All right? About that. I'm reconnecting. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. But we should be back. The camera's so far to my right that I normally can catch when it starts to buffer, but it's too far to the right. So just give me a minute. So That's a fact. Disambiguation. Shout out Disambiguation. Come all the way down there, man. That was dope. Good brother right there. So, good brother right there. Next time I pass through Ash Tabula, I'm be like, yo, Disambiggy, where you at, my brother? But yeah, so back to the whole energy thing. It's just on display for everybody, man. This is a display of what we're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Coming together, getting out to events, communities, and just going with the flow. No plan, whatever, flow. That's it, flowing the energy, you know? And that shit be looking real bad, tense, and dangerous. We gotta ride it out. Because it's supposed to do that, because energy is a wave. It's gonna go up, it's gonna go down. On them down moments, they're gonna come and attack you. When you high vibing, no, they gonna rock out with you, they gonna listen, they gonna understand, they gonna feel that heart frequency. It's a wave, man, it's a beat, you know? It's a new beat on the street, and it ain't no fucking cops, it's us, you know? And we got the ability to affect other people, man. You know, and there's gonna be people that hate you, but they gonna be like, yo, man, that motherfucker was crazy, but man, he had some valid points. And the ones that don't want to hear it, you already know what time it is. The Matrix showed us that. There's people that are plugged into the Matrix and they don't give a fuck. They ain't coming up out the Matrix. No matter what you tell them, no matter what you say, no matter what you show them. Just like Sergei Bezmenov said, you can fucking tell them, you can bring them to the information. You could literally show them the truth. All right? And they will still refuse to believe it until the boot is stomping on their neck, and only then will they realize what the fuck is happening, and only then they will be mad at you because you didn't tell them, but you told them all along. All right? There's those people out there too, and you just walk away. That's it. And then if they're in the vicinity, they'll see everybody walking up to you, and they're like, damn, fuck, man. That motherfucker, I just said fuck him, and I don't want to hear it, but shit. Apparently a lot of other people that look like me want to hear it, you know? And that's happened already. I saw that out there. Yeah, people ain't want to hear shit he's saying, but all of a sudden they listening. They staying nearby, listening and shit. Because it makes too much sense. The shit we be spitting makes too much sense. Zach comes with them numbers and the gematria and the knowledge, and then we out there with our sprinkling our fairy dust all over the place, sprinkling the truth of whatever we understand and learn in this journey out to them too, to support it, supporting facts. Nothing stands better than supporting facts. You know? And we not peeling ours out of no fucking book. You know? We ain't pulling it out of that book. It's like my brother said, you know, the Hebrew Israelite, you know, shout out to him. I believe that, you know, so must have been Bill Gates. That's why I disconnected. But what we did is we planted a little seed, you know, and will it grow? Hey, time will tell. What do? We put some hatred. We put some hatred away. We let some people get off, you know, self-hate on us. You know, because sometimes people aren't met with love. And we come with that love frequency. That's all it was. Yesterday, when we was out there with the Hebrew Israelites, you know, and all that was love frequency, man. It was people that have self-hate, and there was people that have self-love, that love themselves so much that they sacrificing their entire fucking lives and relationship, family, just to fucking give other human beings the fucking message, man. Think about all of us that woke up. Most of us, we ain't got no family, we ain't got no friends, shit like that, because we can't fuck with it. And because we gonna drop that truth. We gonna give them what they don't know. We're gonna feed them what they don't want to hear. And they gonna fall to the wayside. Even the Hebrew Israelites, they agreed. They lost all their family members too, and they said the same shit. So what are we doing here? We ain't playing. What are we doing? We're dealing with a universal energy that is available for all of us to tap in. Just like I was telling the brother, I'm like, yo, you got your shit from the book, right? I got my shit from myself, from meditation, from sleeping, from just studying, you know, studying yourself, studying nature, learning your body, going to bed, waking up. How the fuck did I just learn this? You know, and even the book that they're reading says that all things will come to you in the sleep, in the nighttime. The word of God is spoken to you while you sleep. You know, this is why the ancients had tombs. It wasn't because they just liked to sleep in a dark ass room. It's because no, they wanted to be fully isolated. No sound, no light. And I told you guys, I'm still scared to try that one. You know, that is a very, very, people on YouTube, they do it. And they say it is like taking motherfucking psychedelics. It's so crazy. But that's what they used to do. This is why the ancients had all this knowledge, because they knew they have to seal themselves off from this reality to gain what supreme being, right? Supreme being status in their own mind, and bring that back here and come out with technology, come out with sciences and knowledge to give. This is what they did. This is why they were isolated off. You know, that's what those tombs were for. Total no sound, no light. Try that shit if you want. I literally didn't. I couldn't even do it in a dark, quiet room, like a dark, quiet room where I could still see a little light somewhere, you know, and but I could still hear. Nah, there's people out there they have these booths, you know. They have these booths that are soundproof and air and not airtight, they'll fucking die, but light proof. And they go in there, man, and they say, yo, these dudes are lit up, man. I'll upload a video one day. But it's real. And try it. Try to be by yourself, see what happens. Go out into nature. Don't bring any devices, just walk through that bitch. You know? You want to try it? You want to try that isolating yourself from this reality? Try it, see if you work. Your head will, with all these frequencies pumping through us, and you are in a quiet area, watch your fucking, there's no sound. How the hell does your head feel like it's going to explode from the ringing in your ear? The ringing in your ear is deafening. Like you literally start to go crazy. And all you're doing is being with yourself. Like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? This is how disconnected they got us. You know, and then you take the light aspect away. Holy shit. You're floating. You basically start to float because you had no concept of sound or light. You you're on the floor or whatever you're doing, sitting in a chair, but that chair starts to float, all kind of crazy shit, man. You do not need, people say, oh, you know, shrooms, psychedelics, and this and that. You don't need none of that shit. You don't need none of that shit to get that experience. You're surrounded by darkness and no sound. Your body's gonna produce the light, right? That's when that pineal gland's gonna start leaking and shit, and that's where all your information gonna start pouring the fuck in. The light, thine eye is a lamp of the body. If thine eye be healthy, your whole body will be full of light, right? That's what the ancients knew, is to keep that eye healthy. That's the one inside, man. You think our eye, our inside, those glands have ever secreted anything for us? Hell the fuck no. They got that bitch totally shut the fuck off. It's in darkness, man. It's in hell. That's why these people can't wake up. We've tapped into ours a little bit. A little bit of ours is floating around in our cerebral cortex and around our arachnoid and, you know, going through our cerebral spinal fluid. You know, we got some drip in there. Yeah. People just don't even know what the fuck going on, you know? Why they want, oh, you know, they got, you know, this injection has, you know, this in it and that in it. And, you know, they want to modify this and that. No, man, they simply trying to get in the same area to take over that bitch. So, again, you're right about that. So, again, guys, man, this is all about the energy. And you guys are seeing it firsthand. I've always told you, even when Zach was in Yakima, I'm watching it because, yeah, I'm watching it, but I'm observing what he's putting out, the energy, man. And he did the same shit. How many synchronicities happened while he was doing that? How much? And the same thing's happening right now. You know, real time. Freaking get a room last night for disambiguation. Guess what the damn hotel room number was? And then I did a video at Sunshine Vegan after Sunshine Vegan. Shout out to Nikki at Sunshine Vegan. Beautiful soul. That woman is another beautiful soul, guys. Even at Sunshine Vegan, right after we left, it started literally the minute we left. We got sprinkles on our windshields. By the time we got a half mile down the road to Sunshine Vegan, it wasn't sunshine no more. But we was at the vegan spot, and what happened was it fucking poured for hours. It's like I'm just gonna keep it real. I believe that it was manifested from us that it was to go that way, because the forecast called for rain Friday, Saturday, and Sunday the entire week. 70% chance, 80% chance. Even all the way up until the day we went, said it was gonna rain. But in my mind, I was like, nope. Angel said the same thing. Nope, it ain't raining. It ain't gonna rain. It ain't gonna rain. It's gonna be sunny. It's gonna be beautiful. And it sure was, you know. It was exactly like it was supposed to be, you know. And yeah. So, back to the synchronicities. So I did a little video in there, and I didn't even know until I uploaded. I'm like, Zach, look at this shit. The video is 2:01, 2 minutes and 1 second. Now I didn't plan it like that. It just was. Then we go get a room, and the hotel room is 2:01, which is 3. I mean, so we still surrounded by the same numbers, 369, and it represents the cause of. So this is just a sign that we in the right energy, that we in the right frequency, we in the right vibes, So it is what it is, man. But, and Zach said it today, man. He's like, we knew we had to make this happen one time before September 11th. And I'm like, I already knew it. I was making videos about it, talking about it every fucking day. Y'all know that it was going to happen. I just said it has to. It's like, so we're actually manifesting, whatever you want to call it. We're moving in this energy. Huh?
It's fell off.
Oh, it's just a vent. Let me see. What is it?
Yes, it is. It's to the bottom of this. I feel it.
Oh, man.
I got it.
Oh, shit. So we're just moving in that energy, man. That's why I say, man, that 9/11 is the next one. Maybe there will be another one. I don't know. I doubt it, but hey, maybe there will be. Like I said, I'm trying to push Zach to come to that freedom tour shit. I mean, I think that's going to be a huge opportunity. Okay, very big opportunity. Above anything. And there will be festivals going on that weekend all over Rochester and surrounding. Big festivals. There'll be a lot of people in August. So I don't know. We're gonna have to figure something out. We might have to weekend at Bernie's Sweet Lady for about a week or so. No, I'm just playing. But it's just the energy we moving in, man. We got to keep moving in it because it is very good energy in more ways than one. So it's a lot, But yeah, so shout out to everybody that came out, man. Shout out to Zach. Shout out to all y'all for supporting in the streams. We all one big team. If you get the thought of going, that's the universe, the universal energy that is tapping you on the shoulder. Go. Ain't nothing stopping you but you. It's like I told you, I can guarantee you, it's more than half of us that know could have made it. We just, for one reason or another, we just know. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do want to make that, if you do want to go truly in your heart, right? It has to manifest. So, and that's crazy because speaking of manifest, this whole shit talk about, I heard them tell you seen the manifesto? Well, do you know what a fucking manifesto is? Why they use the word manifesto? What do you think they're doing? They're manifesting. They're manifesting, right? That's why they call it manifesto, because they need you to believe in the shit. They're telling you, like, yo, we manifesting y'all to believe in this dumb shit. I mean, yeah, we do shit, but don't look no further than that. And like I said, I'm not talking about it didn't happen. It happened. I'm talking about all the other shit. That ain't happened. People are fucking crazy, but people ain't that fucking crazy that lines up. Come on, people are that crazy that lines up with the agenda and the rhetoric and the words. Like how? Because they want to convince you that, if anything, okay, well, who radicalized? The fucking federal government radicalizing that. Because that's who allows all this shit. All right? They allow all this. So whose fault is it? It's actually the same. No matter what way you put it, it's the same fucking result. Whether they, it was just it just happened like they said it did. Okay, well, what's the problem? Well, he was radicalized on the internet. Well, who controls that shit? I don't. Who controls that? Who controls that? He was able to get a gun. Okay, like I said, I believe in guns, but let's just go with your thing. Well, whose fault is that? Well, it's the federal government's fault. Allowing them to get guns. So if a person, if you look at it, it's actually the same people. Any way you look at it, they're allowing all this shit to go on. They're allowing it all to go on. So either way, it's a dub. So that's where the energy should be focused on. The same people, call them out and demand answers. That's it. And everything's always non-violent. Because we the pure hearts, we ain't looking for no violence and no shit like that. All we want to do is wake somebody the fuck up so we can come together and figure out what to do. And only best option to me is not take up no arms like the Hebrew Israelites are talking about. We dragging putting people in chains and all this other shit and off with their head. Like, wait a minute, man. Y'all about to perpetuate the same fucking cycle. It could be easier than that. You just come together, Just come together. Well, I ain't coming together with no devil. I'm like, oh shit. It's the same thing you hear from the opposite religion that you call the devil. Call them the damn devil. It's mind blowing to me, man. But shout out to everybody because, that actually made them better people, better brothers, But you just got to get out of that bond. That book is that bond, right? That, I call it the sit and wait code. Sit and wait. Keep on waiting. That's what we want you to do. You waiting over here. We got the Muslims waiting over there. Yeah, we gonna keep on running our agenda. Don't you see? We the devil you looking for. Y'all know we the devil and y'all sitting and waiting like, what? Hey, y'all, everybody psych highest orders. And guess what? The agenda rolls on. Everybody wakes up and smiles during the day. How the fuck is you smiling during the day? And you are pushing rhetoric out of your mouth? Like, I don't understand that one. You push the rhetoric out of your mouth. Like, how is this place still standing? You crack a smile every now and then. Well, that means it's a bigger problem, So, how the hell could you crack a smile? I wake up every day, can't stand this fucking reality. I hate the shit. I hate the way it looks. I hate the way it smells. I hate the way we gotta live in it. I hate what we gotta do to survive in it. I hate the avatar that we gotta go play. We gotta play the avatar game. What we gotta do? We gotta wake up. We gotta get our fucking raffle tickets for the day. We gotta go to the carnival. The carnival is get in our fucking bumper cars and go racing to fucking work every day, 9 to 5. And, hope we don't kill ourselves to or from work. Some people actually play bumper cars on the road and demolition derby and shit. And, then you go to work, you're going up escalators, which are like roller coasters and shit in the fucking funny farm. And then you're playing the grab the claw game, whatever at your job because you wish you can be on a fucking vacation. All you're doing is looking inside of a fucking claw game at all the beautiful prizes that you could have, but you're on the outside and you can't get it because you got to slave to fucking survive in this goddamn reality. That's the shit I hate. That's what I'm against. So I'm against coming the fuck together, removing ourselves from it, and watch the bitch fall like a fucking free fall tree. Timber! Then we come back, pick up the pieces, and then if you want to chain up some people, them people will be free to point out so we could chain them up, because I would like to see Bill Gates, Dr. Fauci, and all these other psychopaths motherfuckers chained the fuck up, and all the most wickedest shit that could possibly happen to a human being happen. And then to whatever carcass is left over, that be totally destroyed, to never be fucking any kind of particle left in this. We would invest everything we got into getting rid of these particles. Okay, listen, I know we don't believe in space, because we send these motherfuckers up in an atmosphere somewhere so far that they'll never, that their ashes or particles of them will never reach this fucking earth, you know? We can dedicate an entire research program to figure out how to keep these motherfuckers ever from coming back to this bitch. That's what we need to do, all right? Because if you unplug, the shit's gonna fall anyways. I mean, if we didn't play the game ain't able to be played. Point blank period. It's just, you can't play the game. If we all said, fuck your game, man. Fuck that, man. We ain't going to start at the little shit, man. Start at the little shit. You know? Start at the little shit. Don't go to McDonald's. Everybody, it should be, people should be outside of every fucking McDonald's. And the shit should have been shut down. They're not serving food. They're not serving food. Shut it down. We shut shit down. You want to shut some shit down? BLM, you know? We'll shut down them shits because just sit outside of that place and watch what you see. Not only will you just see, you know, craziest shit you've ever seen, but you'll see aggressive driving. You'll see drive-through fucking rage. I call it drive-through rage. You'll see all kind of shit. You'll see stomachs on the backs. You'll see butts on the front. You'll see, you know, all kind of shit. 5 arms hanging, and you're like, yo, what is that? Look where they're going. You know, that place should be outlawed, man. You know, and that's all we got to do. We could start there. It's simple. Start at motherfucking McDonald's. Then after we conquer McDonald's, oh man, we took over McDonald's. The thing about it is we're not taking it over. We just ain't even going inside. We just tell each other like, yo, don't eat that no more. That's so easy. You don't have to fire a gun. You don't have to bust a bat. You don't have to do anything. Get my bags out the trunk and bring them in for me. You don't have to do anything. Nothing. Just stop playing the game. That's it. Stop. That's the hardest thing for people to do, is just stop. Stop is the hardest thing to do. Stop arguing. Stop fighting. Stop fussing. Stop fighting with each other. Stop infighting. Stopping is so hard because the momentum of everything is so, everything in everybody's life is so complex that it's hard to stop, and they know that, you know? Stopping is so hard. And all you gotta do is just, stop going to McDonald's. And then we take it over. How we take it over is because it gotta close. So we took it over. Now that's a vacant piece of lot that you could get something else in there that's local, that's ours. You know what I'm saying? That's something in the community. Build back your community. Next one. All right, we conquered McDonald's. Let's go to Burger King. No more Burger King. No more Burger King. You know? No more Burger King. After Burger King, Taco Bell. If anybody's still eating Taco Bell, man, you need to check your pulse, because that is, you already know they don't have meat, you know? So, you know, it is what it is, guys. All right. Let me see what's good, man. DN, go subscribe. Atachi, go subscribe to Atachi. Mike Jones, shout out to Mike Jones. Disambiguation, Kim, validated 8. Garrett Monroe, Kristen Black. Like I said, go subscribe to Tachi, Shy Divine, Neo the Hacker, Millie, OK, Angel Baby, shout out to Angel Baby, Eric Fullerton. Let me see. The One, shout out to The One. Jesse. Truth and Truth and Justice for You, shout out to them. Go subscribe to their channel. Let's see. Shout out to Zach. Even though he's not in the stream, shout out to Zach. Mr. McMittens. Shout out to Tiny Tofu. Shit, that's so funny. So I'm going back and see if I hit every name that I've seen in the chat. And shout out to everybody who isn't in the chat. Shout out to all you guys. Crack Their Code. Bamboo Soldier. Miss Blink. Shout out to Blink. Down the Rabbit Hole. Alkaline, my brother Alkaline Organic Fanatic. Shout out to Alkaline Organic Fanatic. Shout out to Mind Apart. A lot of comments. Shout out to all you guys, and shout out to everybody afterwards. I think I hit everybody in the chats. Maybe I didn't. Occurrence Conspiracy, ACC. Coffee Alpha Numerical. Matt Pine. I think I already said Matt Pine, but if I didn't. Damn, it's a lot of comments. But Samson. I'm sorry, man. Shout out to everybody that was down there in Buffalo, even all the people we met. Shout out to them. Shout out to the Hebrew Israelites, man. Them is some good brothers, man. We just got to overcome the whole hatred, and that's done purposely, man. All that information will come to you outside the book and then some, man. It'll expand way beyond that book, and it'll actually be in the book. And you're right. He got some valid points. You can find all that in the book, but it's very hard. You really can't conceptualize what that book is saying until you find it in you first. And that's why I believe that book was originally written for, is for you to find it inside yourself and to go to that for reference. I think they flipped it on us. It's not a book of knowledge and learning. It's a reference book. All right. It's for reference. That's pretty much what all knowledge is anyway. It's all reference to what we already truly are tapped into and know. Because everything is already here. It's like truth. You can't find the truth. It's already here. You just got to obtain it, seek it, and try to live in it. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't teach it. It's the same type of energy. What's true is what is and always will be. That's what's true. Same thing with knowledge. Knowledge is all and all will be. That's why truth and knowledge go together. Because it's the same energy. It's a frequency. It's all able to be tapped into. For the ride, got me, shit, I didn't even feel like I drove. Honestly, I swear I don't feel like I drove. I should have just kept going. But shout out to all you guys. Thank you, Shy Divine. Alpha Numeric Club, thank you. But peace and love, y'all. Talk to y'all later.